And the new season is officially here, boys and girls. Real Madrid are finally back in La Liga. I don't want to hear no more about last season. Whatever happened last season stays there. Carlo Ancelotti ball stays there. The losses against Barcelona, it stays there. The fact that we won trophy this, it stays there. The loss against Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal, it all stays there. This is a new season. New focus, new games, new competition, new manager, new players. You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about it. Tomorrow, Real Madrid are back in La Liga. Real Madrid against Osasuna. Big game. First game of the season. It means something. It means we have to showcase what we can do. It means it's a good chance for us to send a message, a direct message to every single competition in La Liga. It's a good chance for us to start the season on the right note. You know what I mean? That tomorrow's game isn't just a normal average game. It's a big game. It's a big game. That's the reason why I do match previews. I only do match previews for the games that, to me, is massive, is big, is must win. Tomorrow is a must win game. This is why I'm doing a match preview. Listen, we understand very well that there's a couple players that's not going to be missing. Hold on. I forgot to do my usual introduction. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. The road to 100K. And of course, comment your own thoughts, Madristas. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about tomorrow's game and your prediction for tomorrow's game, because I'm going to give my prediction towards the end of this video. So stay tuned. Listen, we know tomorrow a couple players are not going to be playing. Tomorrow is the first game that Jude Bellingham will be missing officially. Actual official, not pre-season, not friendly, official game. Tomorrow's the first official game he's going to be missing out of a lot. He's going to be missing to basically, as you guys can see, late September. This is all cap act. Impossible. This is October, late October, but not September. He ain't back in October. Ferland Mendy, of course, is out for the next couple of weeks. Endrick, he's back in September after, of course, the international duty. Camavinga, I think he'll be back end of this month, not early September. And, of course, Antonio Rudiger is suspended after what he did last season, if you guys remember. So, tomorrow's game, we've got a couple players that's not going to be playing. We're playing against a team like Osasuna, who does have dangerous players, the likes of Budimir, as we all know. But our head-to-head against Osasuna at home is pretty healthy. Look at this, it's pretty, except for this where we drew, and this where we drew. Rotten, like we drew back-to-back, fam. Wallah, I forgot. But I will be giving you my lineup, the lineup which I expect Real Madrid to play tomorrow. For that reason, let me just change my face, put it here. I know you guys got a little bit scared there. But in goal, I don't think anyone is surprised, but we are going to see Thibaut Courtois, of course. In goal, I do think we are going to be playing 4 at the back. I don't think this is the game that Xabi Alonso is going to play 5 at the back. The 2 preseason games against Leganes behind closed doors, and against, of course, Tirol in Austria, we played 4 at the back, and I think he will maintain that throughout the preseason. The right back, yes, the first game it was Dani Carvajal, the second game it was Trent, but it will be Trent Alexander-Arnold playing as in his first official game for Real Madrid this season. You know what I mean? La Liga, we're ready, baby. The person next to Dean is someone who I'm very looking forward. Mr. Eder Militao started both games in preseason against the Leganes, against Tirol, scored in both games. I hope he manages to maintain his level and kickstarts his good season healthy. This is what I want from Militao. I want him to stay healthy. Please, just give me 1 season of healthy Militao. Give me 21-22 Eder Militao, bro. Then, of course, the person next to him, no surprise, is Mr. Dean. Where's Dean, fam? Yeah, Dean, right here. Mr. Dean Huijsen. Of course, these two are going to be the preferred, if Militao stays healthy, these two are going to be the preferred centre-back pairing throughout this whole season. If Militao goes down, it will be Rudiger. If Rudiger goes down, I think it will be Tchouameni. If Tchouameni goes down, I think it will be Raul. I think Tchouameni is above Raul in the pecking order, but these two are going to be the preferred pairing for the rest of the season. Then, of course, Mr. Alvaro Carreras, the person who had a decent, very good game against, of course, against Tirol in the preseason, but today is going to be his first actual game. He wasn't there in the Club World Cup. He played, of course, in preseason, but it was against lesser teams. Today is his first actual game for Real Madrid, so I want him to be zoned in. I'm looking forward to this fullback pairing between Carreras and Trent. I think they've got a good understanding when to push up, when to stay down. Carreras is very comfortable on the ball in the final third, so I'm looking forward to watching him a lot this season. Then there's the midfield. And despite what I've seen from a lot of people, everyone is putting players in, which I don't think it will happen. I'm seeing Franco, Masatuno. That's not going to happen. Franco will get minutes tomorrow. I'm sure of that, off the bench. I don't think Franco will be starting tomorrow. I don't think Xabi Alonso is going to rush him in, start him when he got presented like literally 2 days ago. So I don't Franco is not going to start. The first person who is, of course, 100% starting is Mr. Chimeni, who we've seen the reports. Xabi Alonso, he looks at him as a very pivotal member in this team. He is a guaranteed starter, whether as a centre-back, whether as a midfielder, whether as a striker, as a defender. This Donny is a guaranteed starter for Real Madrid. And I'm happy it's reached that stage where we're seeing a lot of confidence given to him. Last season, when he went through that bad stretch of games, Madrid fans would call him out. Get him out, sell him to Arsenal, to Liverpool, scale him, he's not good enough, he's washed. Brother, I told you guys, be patient. Wallah, I told you guys, go back to my videos, I told you, be patient with Chimeni. He's going to come good, and trust me, under system, under manager, he's coming good, and he's showing you what he can do when staying healthy, most importantly, and when given the keys for that midfield. And now he's got the keys. Now Xabi Alonso, he trusts him fully. He trusts him fully, bro. The person next to him is someone who didn't play against Tyrol, but will be back, of course, from his injury, if you want to say, the workload, the knock that he had. But Fede Valverde is, of course, back. It's going to be a three-man midfield. I expect it to be this, and the person to complete the midfield will be, for me, Ceballos. I think Ceballos will start. This is the team that I can see Real Madrid. This is the midfield that Madrid will play tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be Rodrigo. I don't think it's going to be... just to give you an idea why I don't think it's going to be Rodrigo, Arda Güler's going to be there. Arda is going to be there. I think Arda's going to play on the right-hand side tomorrow. The reason why I said no Rodrigo is a lot of people think Arda's going to be playing in the midfield tomorrow, which I don't think is going to happen. I think Arda's going to play on the right, similar to what he did against Tyrol, where we saw a lot of him on the right-hand side, like combining with Trent, combining with Mbappe, because what he does, which I'll show you once I complete the lineup, Vinny, of course, is going to be playing on there, and then up front is going to be no surprise, then our new number 10, Mr. Kylian Mbappe. The reason why I say Arda's going to play on the right is we saw a lot against Tyrol, where Trent was basically controlling that right-hand side by himself, and we saw a lot of Arda Güler and Brahim Diaz interchanging between themselves, but Arda Güler playing sometimes in the middle, like combining with Mbappe with the goal that he scored, with the assist, and a couple of passes that Mbappe missed. But Arda Güler, we're going to see a lot in the midfield. We're going to see Fede Valverde and Trent Alexander-Arnold basically controlling that right-hand side, overlapping when they need to, and basically have numbers on the right-hand side. Last season, one of our biggest mistakes last season, one of our biggest annoyances last season about how Madrid played is that the right-hand side was always empty. There was no numbers. There was no players in there. It was always left heavy side, bro. Mbappe was on the left-hand side. Vinny was on the left-hand side. Rodrigo, when he played on the right side, went on the left-hand side. Like, we barely saw numbers on the right-hand side, whereas this time around, we're going to trust Trent, because Vasquez last season, I'm not going to trust Vasquez with the ball. Trent is a complete different player, because Trent, alongside Arda Güler, is going to be one of our main creators. Like, when I look at this team, we finally have creators on the pitch. We've got Arda Güler, who's a creator. We've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's a creator. Our back line all comfortable on the ball, which I can't say the same about last season. Like, our IQ has... Wait, what the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? That our IQ in terms of our players, bro, it's elite. And well, I'm looking at it to another level, bro. Dean Huijsen, IQ to another level. Militao is comfortable in the ball. Trent, comfortable in the ball. Alvaro Carreras is very comfortable in the ball. So I'm happy with our back line. I'm happy with the midfield. Yes, people are going to say, Ceballos, why is Ceballos starting? Why is he playing X, Y, and Z? These are the kind of games where you need your midfielders. You need the likes of Ceballos. Camavinga is not healthy. Jude Bellingham is not healthy. So if those two players were healthy, we're not going to see a Ceballos. And whatever happens to Rodrigo, his situation at the moment is all up in the air. I don't know what's going to happen. And I do think in the next couple weeks, till, of course, the window before it closes, we're going to have an actual idea about Rodrigo. Rodrigo's situation depends on Savinho's situation. If Savinho gets sold, then Rodrigo will be sold to City. That is basically a domino effect. But let's say Jude is not going to be back, of course, till October, and Camavinga is not going to be healthy. I do think tomorrow will be a good chance for us to see the new they just changed it immediately. Let's see what they think. This is their predicted. Nah, it's not going to be a Diaz. I think it's going to be Ceballos. To be fair, Brahim Diaz on the right could be a good shot, but I don't think that's going to happen. But tomorrow is going to be a good chance for us to see the new Real Madrid player. Where is his name? Where is he? And that is, of course, Mr. Franco Mastatuna, where we will be seeing him off the bench tomorrow. And then the next coming weeks, once he gets game rhythm, match sharpness, understanding Real Madrid, understanding La Liga, understanding how defenders defend against him, then we're going to see him a lot on the right-hand side. And then Arda Güler will be playing in midfield instead of Ceballos. But tomorrow, I do expect Ceballos to start, and I do expect Arda Güler to start on the right-hand side. So this is my predicted starting 11 for Real Madrid tomorrow. Put down in the comments what you guys expect Real Madrid to play, how they're going to play tomorrow. Now let's talk about the prediction about tomorrow's game and the matchups. Of course, the most important matchup is, of course, up front, how Osasuna is going to be playing. Of course, with the likes of Mr. Budimir up front, he's going to hell over the ball, but also Mr. Urus. If you guys don't know him, he's a very tricky, very young, very fast, speedy winger. And he scored a couple of goals for Osasuna last season. That's why Trent tomorrow, is this going to be his first challenge? His first, not necessarily big challenge, but Oruz is one of those young Spanish wingers that love to have the ball and drive with it. That's why Trent is going to be a good challenge for him tomorrow to understand how wingers and La Liga come up, like basically attack. Like the Premier League is very different to La Liga. So tomorrow, he's going to see a lot of, Madrid's going to have the ball most of the time. We're going to have the ball. And I'm very interested to see how our press is going to be tomorrow. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing Mbappe press, Vini press, Arda Güler, and the midfield pressing, because this is one thing I saw against Tyrol in pre-season. But of course, pre-season is very different to the actual league. And that's why tomorrow I do see and I do expect the players to be on it from the first minute to the last minute. Like, I don't think Xabi Alonso is expecting anyone to slack, anyone to be sluggish. And like, the rustiness is done. The rustiness is now out of the equation. It's the first game of the season, so I'm not expecting everyone to be 100% match sharpness, but I am expecting a much better performance compared to what I saw against Tyrol and against the Gunners, and of course in the Club World Cup, because now Xabi Alonso understands his players, he understands the profile of his players, and the players now understand Xabi Alonso. Everyone's come out and said, Xabi Alonso is very tactical, X, Y, and Z. So I am expecting now the players to have understood his mindset and what he expects from this team. For tomorrow's game, I am going to go with a Real Madrid win, and I think we are going to be winning this game 4-1. This is my initial prediction. As of right now, I am going to be doing a watch along tomorrow, so my prediction may change tomorrow, depending on what happens today. And if I sleep on the game, which I usually do. But my initial prediction is this lineup and for Real Madrid to win this game 4-1. Put down in the comments what you guys expect about tomorrow's game. Your main expectation. Who are you looking forward to watching the most? And of course, most importantly, your scoreline prediction. Listen, the new season is back. Barcelona, they won. We need to win as well. Atleti, they lost. They lost yesterday. Surprise result. If you guys didn't know, I rewatched the game and I discussed the game on Twitch. If you guys didn't know, I've got a Twitch channel where I go live. I stream on Twitch basically every day after all the game weeks where we watch highlights, because I can't do it on YouTube. Because it's copyright. On Twitch, I can watch highlights. I can watch match footage. We can talk about it. I do that every day. If you guys want to know what my Twitch details... No, oh, that's not Twitter, bro. Twitch. It was Twitch here. But... what the hell's going on? Twitch, bro. Twitch. Hey, I go live basically every. I'm planning. That's the aim. I went live yesterday, and we watched highlights about different games. We watched highlights. Hold on. Let's go back to what it was before. Yeah, this sounds much better. I went live yesterday. We watched highlights of Atleti, of Bilbao beating Seville. We watched highlights of Liga, of the Serie A. So we do this every day. We watch highlights of games that took place just for us to invest our stocks, for us to keep a tab about different leagues. So yeah, if you guys want me watch the stream, make sure you, of course, follow my Twitch channel. I go live every night, every evening at 10 p.m. UK time. So watch Tap in, and of course, I'll see you tomorrow with the actual watch along, with the actual stream. Every watch along, just give you an idea, will be done on this channel. I'm not going to go watch alongs. No watch along will be done on Twitch. Every watch along will be done on this YouTube channel. But on the Twitch channel, it's only highlights. It's only streams, chill streams, playing fun, playing FIFA when FIFA's come out next month. You know what I mean? It's just for fun. So if you guys want to tap in, make sure you follow the Twitch. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the actual La Liga, the actual watch along stream. Tomorrow, 7:15, we will be there.